so we want to do number 14 through 18 and 16.3, which is kind of this eyeballing sign thing, right? So I just want to know whether these are positive or negative. And they tell me I'm working with the unit sphere, and apparently the top half, the bottom half, and the right half. And they told me the left half and then didn't use it. Jerks. Okay, so let's see about, how about e to the z over the top half? What do I know about e to the z? It's positive regardless of what z is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this thing's going to be
Positive.
positive. You guys see that?
Mm-hmm.
Right, the density there is positive, or the mass there is positive. When you add it all up, of course, it's going to be positive. How about over the bottom half?
Still be positive.
Yeah, still positive. Which one's going to be bigger?
Still top.
Good.
What does it mean by bottom? Like, I don't get it.
So they mean by the top half and the bottom half, they've got a sphere.
Oh, sphere. Okay.
What in
Oh,
the
duh.
three dimensions?
Top half's the top half, bottom half's the bottom half.
Mhm.
Or it's the chunk with z's bigger
And it's still
than.
going to be positive because these greater than, or
So this thing's going to be positive, and both of these are positive because you're integrating a positive function over some volume.
okay. It's
Right?
because-
It doesn't really matter what the density function is. If
Is there
it's
any way
positive everywhere, there's going to be some mass.
Is there a way to visualize it, like drawing it?
Yeah, what's E to Z look like?
Yeah.
What's e to z look like? So
As
you
a
can
function
visualize
of-
the slices, right? But you're not going to be able to visualize a graph of this thing. Because this is a function of three variables, right?
Yeah.
So to graph it, I need the
Family
three
function.
input variables and an output variable. I need 4 dimensions. I could think about it as, okay, there's stuff in space, right? And the density of that stuff increases exponentially from 0 upward and decreases exponentially from the xy plane downward.
Maybe think
Yeah,
of
so
it
any
more like a
constant
tornado
slice of
off the
Z is
ground.
just going to be a plane.
So it's not a tornado because it's uniform, right? You guys see that? If I go to any xy, up it's the same, right?
Well, don't they sort of funnel out though? Okay, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, so I would like to see that exponential shape, right? But that exponential shape is the density going up. So if you go to wherever, xy point, and then you look above you, it gets denser as you go up. If you look down, it gets less dense exponentially. Cool?
But on the second one, so if z is less than or equal to 0, it's going to be negative, which makes,
That's
I
below
really
the x and y axis, right?
Yeah, so z is negative here, right?
yeah.
It's still a
But
positive
e
number.
to the negative power is still a positive value. You guys see that?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm integrating a positive value. That's why I know this one's smaller than that one.
Yeah, because it's going to be a tiny number.
Yeah, because this is a little number and that's a bigger number.
Okay. That makes sense.
Good, cool that?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, how about sine of z over the whole thing?
Be 0.
Why?
Because of
Or like positive and
odd
negative,
function,
so it
isn't it?
cancels itself out.
Yeah, it's an odd function over a symmetrical region, right?
Yeah.
Or I could think, okay, if I go up a little bit, that's going to be positive something. And if I go down that same little bit, it's going to be negative that.
Equally so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're going to cancel, right? So this is 0, specifically. And the top half is
Positive.
positive.
No, just
And the bottom half is,
That's the right half.
That's the right half.
ooh, right half, sorry.
Zero.
Positive.
So the right half,
It'll be 0
Zero.
because it's canceled again.
No, it's the right half though, so it's gonna be positive. You're only counting the top of the sine function.
so that's the right half of the sphere, right? You see that? So none of that stuff. It's still a horrible sphere. Okay, so I'm going right half of the sphere.
Yeah.
So positive, negative, convince me.
You have positive and negative values, though.
Good. The z values, right? The thing that you're plugging into the sine function
Oh,
are both positive and negative, right?
Zero.
Equally so. So this thing's going to be 0.
okay.
If I was doing sine of, yeah, he was right the whole time.
Okay.
So if I was doing sine of what? Which one would I know is positive? If I was doing sine of not z but
Sine of x.
x on the right half. Okay, see that? So if I did the integral over r of sine of x dB, this one I know is positive.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like if they mixed it up a little bit more in the questions, it would have been a better sampling.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I feel like you should probably make this same thing for all of the tops and bottoms and try it.
Like, they're all in terms of z. They don't even use the left half.
Terrible variety.
Yeah, make the rest of these questions, right? There's a natural rest of these questions. Sit down and write them out. Do 'em.
Okay.